Well, hello YouTube and welcome to Sundowner Studios. Today's video is going to be a little short, but it is dealing with the art side of Sundowner Studios. So I have before me some of the recent artworks that I have done, different aircraft, and also an example of how these are created. So basically I wanted to go through and show you examples of these. So first up we have an A-10 Thunderbolt 2, and this is done in Prismacolor marker, colored marker, pencil, and India ink. And next up we have an A6E Intruder. This one served aboard the USS Carl Vinson when I was aboard it. This one is also done in Prismacolor, colored pencils, ink, and India ink and pencil. Next up we have an AH-64 Apache, and this is done in the same, colored pencil. Next up we have the NF-104 Starfighter. This one has a rocket motor, as you can see by my pinky here. This was the precursor to all of our space program, to find out how to maneuver in space. You probably remember this aircraft from the movie The Right Stuff with Chuck Yeager. I mean, he actually crashed one of these. Next up we have the F-14 Tomcat, my personal favorite. This one was also flown on the USS Carl Vinson. This is VF-51. And we have an FA-18 Legacy Hornet. This one for the US Marine Corps. Also done in Prismacolor, ink, and pencil. This is usually the format that I like to do for the colored pencil series, because I can get them big enough on this size paper and then print it out, and when it gets printed it looks like this. I can print them to this side. This is really sturdy paper, which is really good. But as you can see, the detail and the color come out really nicely in prints. So this is the back then it was called the NF-16D for Vista program, but now it's called the X-62A, and it still performs its mission for the Air Force Test Pilot School. Here's a proof set that I got from the guy who actually does my printing. And you can see some of the examples before. This F-16 on the top right here was actually a gift to the crew chief of that particular aircraft. But you can see they came out really well. On that bottom F-18, you see the tail kind of got cut off during the print. But it's just a proof, just to show you how it would look when it was printed out. So I wasn't too worried about it. Now I'll show you what I'm working on right now. And it's a T-38 based at Edwards Air Force Base. It's going to have the Edwards Air Force Base tail code. And to be honest with you, this thing has been laying dormant for a long time. Basically, while I was doing all the photography jobs and the Yuma job that you saw on the previous video. But now I have some time, I can go ahead and finish this, and I'll make a video, kind of a time lapse that you'll see from this point to completion. And just like all the other ones, as soon as it's finished, I'll get it scanned properly and printed, and it will be in a print proof. So all these are going to be available at one point when I open up a storefront, and I don't really know if I'm going to go the Etsy route or if I'm going to go ahead and do my own website, but we'll figure that out. And by the time you're watching this, it'll probably already be worked out. So the art side of Sundowner Studios, that was kind of the original thought behind this whole YouTube channel. But I found that I was able to do more and more photojournalist stories. And so a mix of all that is pretty cool. Keeps everybody entertained anyway, right? And you'll be able to purchase these prints through my store, whichever one it's going to be, whether it be Etsy or the web page, or both. We'll see. We'll see. Eventually I'm going to do a video as well on how I come up with the subjects and some of the research that I do, that I put into the artwork. It's not just draw an airplane and that's it. I like the history behind it. I like the people that maintain these aircraft. I think their story needs to be told, and that's what Sundowner Studios is all about. Originally, Sundowner Studios was going to be just artwork. It was going to be kind of a way to showcase my artwork for sales, but I think that the story behind every aircraft is something that needs to be told. So hopefully there's something for everyone in Sundowner Studios here on YouTube. The stories, the art, the missions, the flights, the adventure, everything. And I'm very excited to share this with you. So that's kind of a quick overview of what you can expect here at Sundowner Studios. The artwork side, the adventure aspect, the stories, the flights that I go on, and the behind-the-scenes creation of my artwork. I certainly hope that everyone gets something out of this channel, and I plan on having fun doing it. So hopefully you'll come along for the ride. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching Sundowner Studios, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one.